What is up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another video where we are showcasing a Mountain Cup team featuring Shadow Mawile, along with Frostlass and Credilli. And in this Mountain Cup, I've been enjoying it so far. Let me know in the comments how you guys have been enjoying. But Shadow Mawile, man, along with some other fire types. I know Mawile is not a fire type, but with Fire Fang, kind of a pseudo fire type, is something that catches people off guard. And you're going to see Mawile catch a lot of leads, and there are some teams that are even double weak to it. So I've been really enjoying Mountain Cup so far. I will probably stream shortly after I post this video today, and we'll try out a new team that I have in mind for Mountain Cup. But yeah, Frostlass, as per usual, is always a great safe swap. If they don't have, let's say, a Shadow Mawile of their own, or like a Macargo, there's not a whole lot of hard counters. And oh man, they give up switch advantage. They come in with S-Cav, and we're just going to shred this thing down with Fire Fangs. Just going to shred it down with Fire Fangs. In comes the Digger's Bee. I'm going to throw the Iron Head here, try and get some big damage off. And I believe we're in a pretty good spot. We still have energy on Credilli. We still have a fully healthy Frostlass. Digger's Bee will take us out here, but we already know they have their own Frostlass from the lead. So I can simply come in with my own here and get a head start on energy. His Frostlass did stay in for a bit, so I was concerned here. I wasn't sure how much energy it quite had, and it ended up being a CMP tie, so quite lucky there for us. And we take it out. Even if we hadn't taken it out, I'm pretty sure we still win. Because let's say he wins CMP, I'm pretty sure we just do one Bullet Seed Stone Edge, and then one Bullet Seed would take out the opposing Diggers before the win. So let's go. Let's see if Shadow Mawile can keep on feasting. Sometimes it's obvious to come up with like a title. Sometimes I'm like thinking, what should I title this video? Shadow Mawile feasting, Shadow Mawile flaming, Shadow Mawile shreds. I don't know. Tears up. What's the best descriptive version of Shadow Mawile? Let me know in the comments below. Next opponent, running Gliscor. Kind of awkward, right? Because our Fire Fangs are going to chunk. However, we do have to worry about the potential Earthquake. So, let's see. What do I decide to do here? I do shield, and he baits me. Very nice bait from the opponent. I'm going to go for an Iron Head. The reason, I either want to guarantee a shield or to take him out. So it may seem like overkill, but Power Up Punch I think would be way too risky. So we're up a shield. In comes Berserker. And it's a CMP. I lose CMP, which is unfortunate. And we're going to shield the foul play. And I was hoping like Mawile could maybe shred through the remainder of the team, because it seems like he's double weak. It's Lucario. But look how healthy this Lucario is, man. This is so bad. It's still fairly healthy. And neither of our back Pokemon has any fast move pressure. Oh, so this is not looking good. This is not looking good, man. Lucario builds up a ton of energy, debuffs itself with close combat, and it barely hangs on. Is this a Shadow Ball? Let's see. It is. Even if it was only a close combat, I think the Shadow Claws from Berserker would have been enough to take us out. So that's tough, man. We needed... I don't know. It was a tough backline, so I don't think we can be too hard on ourselves. It's just unfortunate that it looked like we were in such a good position, and he still found a way to win with the backline. And okay, hopefully we don't find a way to lose this one, because this looks amazing. Going for the Power Up Punch to ramp up here. Frostlass lead, Reggie safe swap, as I've said. People very weak to the Mawile, man. People are very weak to the Mawile. We're going to shield the Zap Cannon, and we don't even get debuffed. Everything going our way this battle. Mawile heating up. And the opponent's out of here. So much skill. So much skill was involved in that battle, man. I literally had to make like 2 decisions. And look at that. Shiny Skarmory Pog as a reward for our super skillful battle. Of course, I'm being sarcastic. That was an example of all I had to do was tap my screen, and I was basically going to win that one. As long as I shielded the Zap Cannon. And look at that. A bit of an unlucky number in terms of our elo. But I was showing off. I've gotten like 5 shiny Skarms now, and I bet multiple are from GBL. I think Skarmory was also one of the first shinies I've got. I've got English grammar. 12V Vitorello is the opponent. Pretty good lead. Of course, the Earthquake's quite threatening to us, but our Fire Fangs just chomping away. Gonna go for the Power Punch straight away just to ramp up my attack here. And G-Fist gonna throw right at 8, so we're gonna respect it. We're gonna respect the Earthquake. He does go for it, bold. In comes Lucario. I'm like, this is my best Lucario answer, so I'm just gonna keep on. I'm just gonna keep on Fire Fanging. This time it's a little bit lower, so I felt like I could take this, and I even live. And oh, I mess up there. I mess up. I was like, not. I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. I like forgot my yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I forgot I had the Power Punch. See, if I simply throw that Power Punch, it's very unlikely they shield. And then they probably farm me down with, I don't even know, with G-Fisk. And then I can come in Credilli, and then I have Frostlass for S-Cav. Wasn't a guaranteed win, but was better. He makes a nice catch here on G-Fisk. I undercharge it, try to go for the farm down. Man. And I can't really shield this. Oh, wait. Why did I shield this? That was... Huh. Wait. I feel like I might have still had a win con. No, I think we just get outpaced. I think we just get outpaced anyway, if I let it go. But I was like, for sure, just going to get hit by a Mega Horn if I did shield, so... I don't think we win even if we let that go, but I still think that was probably the better play, was to let that go. Kind of awkward. I needed to be absolutely perfect with that undercharge, so I could have Powder Snow down, got the move off, and then still had a shield for my Credilli. That would have been the win con. This is actually pretty close, because if we undercharge that, what, like, maybe like 2-3 more bubbles, maybe we win that game. That's pretty wild how close that can be sometimes with undercharges. Someone recommended in the comments I make a video on undercharging. And here we go against Wholesome. Phenomenal battler. Great caster for play Pokemon. Always gives me a tough time in GBL. And he's staying in with Frost, which is an automatic sign, right? That he's double weak to this Mawile. So this is a pretty crazy game. You're going to see me make a mistake here. I farm all the way down, and I want to, like, save my Mawile, right? Because I'm expecting, like, S-Cav in the back since he stayed in. So I swap out, but in swapping out, I allow him in this super dominant matchup. So, like, I should have just stayed in with Mawile. Like, you saw the energy I had. I would have got off another pup. I would have done a ton of damage to Empoleon. And then I would have been down a shield, but it would have been, like, a 2-on-1 against the S-Cav. Instead, I'm locked in here. This is pretty bad. I go for double baits. I figure he wants to preserve this now that he's got so much energy. We still don't get to a third move. I come in with Frost to try and soak everything up here. He goes for the first drill run. He goes back-to-back drill run, so he can't have much energy at this point. He can only have like 10 energy. I do commit the shield. I know that Emp is still there, and he catches on Emp. This is fine, because this Shadow Ball is going to nearly KO. I actually get 1 Powder Snow, and this S-Cav has a little bit residual energy, and I go for the catch, and I'm pretty sure he went like 1 or 2 past the drill run, and he tried to undercharge this, but just not quite enough of an undercharge, and Shadow Ball coming through. So a pretty crazy game there against Wholesome. GG's to him. When I won this game, and in my chat I was saying how, like, I feel like Wholesome probably... I feel like we've played each other a lot in GBL over the years, over the seasons, and he probably wins like at least 60%, maybe more. I feel like he beats me more often than I beat him. So it was fun to get a nice win there with a nice catch. Perhaps things would have been a little more simple, though, if I had just stayed in with Mawile against the Empoleon. Giving him that farm made things really uncomfortable. And here we are, searching for the next opponent. Where are you? Gabe is the next opponent. What you got, Gabe? Oh, look at that. Mawile mirror match. Mawile mirror match. So, of course, we're just going to pup right away to ramp up our attack as soon as possible. A pup probably does more than one Fire Fang. Actually, it's pretty close. It's pretty comparable. What does more here, a pup or a Fire Fang? I do not know. Seems like it's about the same. And now, of course, we're going to wait out our switch clock on a simultaneous KO, and we both come in with Frostlass. So far, it's an exact mirror match. And then we throw at the exact same time. We've literally made all the same exact decisions thus far into the battle. And now I'm thinking, like, is it Credilli in the back? Is this just a complete mirror? We both bait with Avalanche. And I'm going to go for the double bait here. And I do get the double bait. I'm going to shield in return. I know I win CMP. And here, I'm very conscious of the fact that he may catch my Shadow Ball on something. And for some reason, I just kind of naively throw it anyway. And it gets caught on the Diggersby. So, not the smartest play from me. But here, even though it's like, oh my gosh, Rise, he just caught the Shadow Ball on his Diggersby. That's insane. You're screwed. No, we're actually fine here. Because we can simply bank our own Shadow Ball. Because we know we win CMP against the Frostlass. And then we can come in here with our Credilli against the Diggersby. So, one tip in PvP, right? It's important, even if your opponent makes a great play, a great catch, to not get frustrated. Because, as you see, he ends up top lefting because he knows it's over. So, I see that happen sometimes, and I'm sure I've been guilty of it myself. Definitely have. I can remember Sylph matches where I've gotten very frustrated, and I let my emotions affect my gameplay. But I think it's important to try and stay calm, even when your opponent makes a great play, and see, like, okay, how can I win this? How can I come back from this? And you might win a few extra games that way. Next battle starting. Who we got? We got Robbie. Like from that show, Karate Kid. I'm blanking. Cobra Kai. Robbie. What character growth from Robbie? Anybody watch Cobra Kai? He was kind of a bad egg, but he seems to have grown quite a bit. I go for the Iron Head here because I feel like people are usually going to try and call a pup bait. Iron Head, bang. Next Fire Fang KOs. We'll think about getting out of here. And it's a Diggersby. So I've got two answers for Diggersby, so I'm perfectly comfortable swapping in my Frostlass here. And he's staying in for now. And ends up catching on Mawile. Nice catch. Can I get to another Avalanche here? I can. This is huge. This keeps us in the game. And I think it actually puts us in a pretty good spot, to be honest, because he shields, and we can simply come in with our own Mawile to neutralize his Mawile. We do lag a turn there. But once again, not the end of the world. We take the pup. I'll actually bank a Power Punch, which is kind of nice. If it came in clutch at the end. But this is a pretty comfortable matchup for Credilli. Credilli looks kind of scary, man. We talk on the channel sometimes Pokemon that are cute compared to like fierce or scary. I'd say Credilli errs more on the scary side, personally, than cute. I think Diggersby's pretty cute. Yeah. Mawile is more like fierce. But I don't know how to describe Credilli, man. It's like this weird looking plant thing. Weird looking plant. And here we go, searching for the next battle. Should have one or two more. Let's see. Starting to enter the Q time zone. Since our elo's getting up there a little bit. 2600s here. And oh my gosh, Vonnie. Santa Claus Vonnie. And he's also running the Shadow Mawile. Is this back-to-back Mawile mirrors. He catches my pup on Whiscash, but I'm okay with this because I have such a hard response here with Credilli. Of course, things could get dicey if he shields, and then I have to potentially respect the Blizzard, and he baits. But we just go for the Grass Knot. Before the Blizzard, he just lets it go. And here, I, like, respect the Iron Head, and he baits me with pups. This is kind of bad. I probably should have just thrown after one. I think I get a little greedy here, because now I'm going to have to take unnecessary damage from this pup. But I do I have 2 moves now. So I assume he lets this go, and I'll be able to get off a move against whatever's in back. And it's a Gliscor. So I'm feeling pretty good at this point. Our Powder Snows are going to shred this Gliscor. So we just want to make sure we get out of here right away, not to give the Gliscor any additional farm. And yeah, I figured his win con here was like go for the Earthquake. So I was getting ready to shield. And he just didn't throw anything. GG's to Vani. One of the goats of PvP. If you're unfamiliar with Vani, was one of the top-ranked Sylph battlers, like, for the first 3-4 seasons of Sylph. Just an insanely good battler. Got to meet him in London, cool guy. We're up against a Water Gun Lapras here. I'm just going to go straight pup, since these fast moves are kind of oppressive, and at this point, I'm like, you know, I'm already kind of low. I don't think it's really worth the shield. So I just decide to let Mawile go and get a head start here with Credilli. This is a pretty aggressive farm down. I don't know if we're going to be able to bullet seat down here, but at this point, I kind of just commit to it. And I'm like, you know, I'll get a shield advantage with Credilli here probably, and then maybe Frostlass can sweep once Lapras is gone. That's kind of my hope. It's an SCAV, and I'm pretty sure I can live 2 counters here. So I actually get off the second Stone Edge. SCAV should be at 3 counters now. We land a Stone Edge. We swap Frost. SCAV is staying in, man. SCAV is staying in. I'm like, okay. It seems like we're in a pretty good spot. We shield the Drill Run, preserve some health. We're going for the full farm down. We get the full farm down, and it's Diggersby and back. And this game is over. And I was impressed. My opponent had not top left it at this point, so I start to have a little bit of fun. And I bait the Shadow Ball. I bait the Shadow Ball to get the shield. Oh my gosh. I shield this because he could still have a win con of going for the Earthquake here. And I throw my Avalanche. That's a GG. Get mad at me in the comments. Rise, you toxic BMer. That means bad manners. Whenever I say BM, that's like Twitch lingo. People always ask in the comments what that is. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're enjoying the Mountain Cup. Once again, let me know any cool teams you want me to run in the comments down below. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.